Although I don't usually label myself as mentally challenged, a lot of people think of me that way because I believe there is a planet X, Nibiru. I believe crop circles are not all made by hoaxers. And I think it's possible Paul McCartney is dead. And I think Nostradamus can really see the future. Well, I'm not saying I am right and the labels put on me are wrong. But like everyone else, I do believe I am right, or else I wouldn't hold on to those beliefs, right? But because I see things differently, sometimes my wild guesses do hit wild geese. For example, in my film, Nibiru is Real, I shared what I put together based on recent space discoveries, and one statement from Wikipedia as proof that Planet X does exist. Then 2 days ago, there was concurrence from scientists thinking the strange orbit of a newly found 2015 BP 519, a dwarf planet in the Kuiper Belt, orbiting the Sun from 35 to 862 times the radius of Earth's own orbit. Don't understand? Let me try another way. We found a pretty big space rock. It will come to almost as close as Neptune. You see, 2015 BP 519 at its closest point is 35 AU, while Neptune is about 30 AU. Although it is not big enough to be the legendary Nibiru, its orbit and tilt proved a big planet, or maybe a brown dwarf, fits the description of the most wanted Nibiru does exist. You may wonder why even the critical scientist considered finding this rock the evidence of Nibiru's existence. Isn't it an accomplice to Nibiru? Well, I think it will be more proper to call it an accessory. You see, 2015 BP 519 is not the only rock with eccentric orbit and a strange tilt. We found several dwarf planets with similar size and similar eccentricity that can only be explained if they are pulled by an object about 10 times the size of Earth, has yet to be found. So why worry? Even if this hypothetical Nibiru does exist, it must be far away. Why should we be worried? Let me ask you this. What if this object is not 10 times the size of Earth, but 100 times that of Earth? Imagine an object that can throw these Pluto-sized dwarf planets in space like that. Do you think it is really just a planet 10 times the size of Earth? Plus, size does not really matter. A black hole can be as small as your cell phone, but can devour a solar system. Not finding Nibiru does not mean it can't do harm to us. Maybe it is small in size to be found, but huge in gravitational pull, right? Another thing you need to know is that there may be many more dwarf planets like 2015 BP 519. And more than likely one of them is Earth size, or 10 times Earth size. Take 2015 BP 519 as an example. During its long 9,000-year journey around the Sun, we can only spot it when it is closest to us, and only after we have these powerful telescopes and when someone is aiming at the right direction at the right time. Just imagine how many more we have not found. So here's my crazy theory. There is an Earth, or at least a Mars-sized planet, that we will soon find. But unless it moves beyond Saturn, we won't feel much of its impact. But it may not be the only one. I think an even bigger one, with perihelion. Even closer is the one we need to worry about. However, since sighting of Nibiru has not yet hit Main Street medias, we can assume it is still very far away. Up till a few months ago, I thought it was unlikely that we would see Nibiru in our lifetime. But While researching for filming dancing stars around our sun, I was surprised to realize not only how many stars near us are moving towards us in astonishing speed, and how we have never heard about them. Take the Bernard star as an example. It is currently 6 light years away from us, but it is moving towards us at 142.6 kilometers per second. How fast is that? If Nibiru would be as fast, it would move from Mars to Earth in 44 days. That is 47.7 days from Jupiter, 60.5 days from Saturn, 146 days from Uranus, 365 days from Neptune. All those Kuiper Belt objects are called trans-Neptunian objects, which means it may take only 1 year for an object to reach us once it has made its presence known. Now, do you still think we have nothing to worry about? Although it sounds scary, I don't mean to spread fear. Let's look at the bright side. Not all space objects move as fast as Bernard's star, and it may not be coming our way. Even if it does come our way, it may not get closer than Neptune. And even if it comes closer than Neptune, we still have Saturn and Jupiter on its path to possibly block it with their gravitational pulls, right? But it is not impossible that Nibiru does make the pass and come closer to us. Maybe that's how the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter was formed. Actually, if an object does pass Jupiter, we may have a problem. With so many rocks in the asteroid belt, do you know how beautiful our planet is? You don't need to be on top of Mount Everest. Just go out and feel the warm sunshine and fresh air. We are lucky to have Earth. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift. That is why we call it present. This is Ken Peters. Thank you for watching.